Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to our Borghals campaign in EU4 with me, your host, Luckymarine. It seems like this campaign is taking me forever. Probably because the next update out happened so quickly, but we'll get on with it. Not often you'll see Waliata do that well. Religion, Coptic as well. Yeah, Coptic guys over here. They usually fold fairly quickly, unless Ethiopia can sort their lives out. And if Ethiopia get ganked by the Muslims around him, then and the one Jew, there is one Jewish person around here, then that's it usually for the Coptics around there. But no, Waliata's done well. Also survived the popping out of funge, which 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 provinces I think Funge gets. Maybe 4, maybe 3. There's land here. I mean, if he jumped on him immediately, then probably good times for him. Anyway, we have just pieced out of a war with the Ottomans. I think most of my troops were heading toward Bengal. However, it would be rude not to take a lump out of the Mamluks as well, wouldn't it? Whilst we're over here, we do have a little bit of space to operate in. We do have an admin efficiency of 75%, which is lots. Lots and lots. Are we close to any of these missions? I don't think so. We've already popped out the Deccan. We're also starting to integrate the Deccan. It's not going to last. It's not going to be that long because we took the land down here. Because we then caught it. Because we then fully caught it, spent all of the money on those cores. We have all of this. All of this that's... Yeah, all of this is full cores. All of this is full cores. So when it comes to... the game, generating a number and a length of time for how long it's going to take to integrate a country, they'll look at a country and it'll eliminate every single province where you already have a core. So it's ignoring all of this. And we're integrating a country that's like this big. That's it. That's why it's not going to take that long. So bear that in mind. With Yas, if we were to integrate Yas, it would take us longer to integrate that Yas than it would Deccan. Plus we keep the, I think it's +5%, +5%, +10% maybe. Viceroyalty of the Deccan +10%. We keep the +10% for having the Deccan, even if we integrate him. So why have him as a minion, even though he's mega loyal apparently at 45%. Yeah, limited desire. We have struggled with this a little bit. But with 638 development, I'm not really that surprised. Viceroyalty of the Deccan -100%. Oh, we've had to placate the rulers a few times now. And pump our relations up to 200 just to get them down to 45%. Just so that this doesn't get held up. When do you get integrated again? February 1697. So yeah, 5 years. That's it, 5 years. Done. Excellent. So... let's go. We're sending troops down towards... excellent. Good. Good. We're sending troops down to Mamluks. We're sending troops down to Anzia because they are both allies with each other. If we can take land off both. Splendid. We dropped our alliance with Poland because Poland attacked into the Ottomans. I didn't want to get involved in his war. I wanted to start my own war. Plus, it's getting to the point where I start dropping my... oh, nice. It gets to the point where I start dropping my allies because I don't really value them. Not really. Not if I'm honest. Excellent. So, like you, split in two. Jain influence expands. Jains gains 10 influence. Is there anything that we can do with the Jains having 10 influence? Also, Rajputs gave you a little bit of land, didn't I? Therefore, 10 Rajput regiments. Let's go with that. my cat has taken to running into the room and then just jumping on my back. I'm gonna have to stop him doing that because I'm getting on a bit, and one day he'll break something. Go on then, boy. Is it because the floor's cold? It's probably because the floor's cold. It's getting winter time now. Look, I don't wanna pad around on the wooden floor that we've got. Okay. Could probably do with exempting them. No, this will come up naturally. Manpower recovery speed. I could do with that not being a thing. Yeah, I could do with that not being a thing. But the special troops, the special Rajput troops are very nice. Extra 5% discipline. Excellent. Like a weak banner. Also, let's split you up. We're already struggling for manpower. We'll have a couple of ticks. And then we'll get ourselves launched into the Marmadukes. And we've gone bankrupt, not surprised. After this, it's Bengal. After that, it's... Who are you all? Venice, alright. Bringing Anzio as a co-belligerent. Not guaranteed by it. Yep, fair enough. Let's cover off on the provinces that we want as quickly as we can. Not going to get there. Well, we'll track you down. We haven't got a fort that's blocking you. Bring you back up this way. I'm sure we can siege Anzio down with what we've got down here. Bengali demands and Mughal supply. James gains 10 loyalty. Excellent. James, how are you getting on? Can I get anything from you? Commission Jain scriptures. Investigate corruption. Jain's influence needs to be 60 or higher. Alright. I don't think we're ever going to get the Jains high because get the Jains high because we've given a lot of the Hindu land over here, the Hindu land that we have access to the Rajputs in order to grab the Rajput troops. There's a balancing act. It's either a balancing act or you go for one or the other. If you go for the Jains, then you've got an engine for dropping your corruption. Investigate corruption, brings it down by -2. But then we've got an engine already in terms of enforce faithful adherence, which is corruption -2. Which means you don't really need to be, I know we've got corruption growing, but you don't need to be paying corruption, because by the time it gets up to 2, chances are we can click this button and bring it all the way back down to 0 again, or very close to. Which means if we were to pay the ducats needed to not be corrupted, it's 60 ducats. It's 60 ducats a month that's in our bank instead of trying to pay off corruption. And I value it. The money. F4 Zil. 422. Pray for his life. Ugh. RA's not amazing. Can I get him? Should be able to get you. Or siege. Siege of the Marmadukes. Excellent. Where are you going? I can cut you off, can I not? What is this nonsense? Alright, that's Anzia dealt with. Should be Anzia dealt with. Yeah. Stack wipe there. Mamluks, for some reason, decided to jump on that fort. Fair enough. And there's some of our corps coming in. How close are we? Oh yeah, very close. Just in time for us to finish this fight. Good, 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 and good, and all good, and all good, and all good. Lost the siege of Isil, that's fine. It is of little importance. I thought I had cannons in here. Right, at least the horse people step out. The Hajj is over. Good. Alright, separately peace out Anzia. Did bring him in as a co-belligerent, so can take everything. Money as well? Oh no, why not? Go. And the Marmadukes are down to medium now because I don't know. I honestly don't know. Probably because they have an army of some sort. Let's have you not all go to the same province, otherwise we'll end up with issues. Wipe up the Marmaduke forces and we're good. Interesting. I decided to take it. Losing claims on Uzbek. That's alright. That's you dead. But let's peace out now. That way the Mamluks have still got troops around ready to face. I think they're in a war with Venice at the moment. Who's going to hate that? Not many people. Give up all of these claims, please. All these cores, I'm sorry. I can EU4, honest. So you don't have anything stupid, do you? Not taking ridiculous ideas. No. Right, I'll do. Wow. Imperialism CB. Oh, I wish I had Imperialism CB. How close are we? I think we're quite far away. It's land. 300 diplo. Oh, it's right there. Oh, Dylan, it's right there. Right. What costs the most? Not that, not that, not that, not that. Brings us down to 78. It's palatable. Go with that instead. And instead, we'll get rid of soon-to-be dead person. Cool. Nothing worse than a dead country with cores everywhere. Persia, I'm looking at you. I'll do. There you go. Excellent. Let's get that called. In fact, can I bring autonomy down anywhere? No. Okay. That's not going to make enough of a difference. Yeah, it's not going to make enough of a difference for me to go back and recall that stuff. Right. We'll wing our way across to Bengal, shall we? Truce with Poland has ended. Looks like he won his war. Kind of. Not by much though. Let's get you over here as well. Also, there's some forts I need to rip down. Draft citizens, 1 base manpower, or 2 base manpower for money. I'll take the 2 base manpowers for money, please. Thank you. Yeah, a lot of devastation in ISIL. Must have got an event when we took it. Bombassa. No, don't make me laugh. And quantity ideas. Yeah, we do need that manpower. First 2 ideas of quantity. Just to start. Yeah. Just to start refilling the ranks. If we're not going to be at war, there's no point in having our maintenance too high. Good. I very much doubt anyone's going to declare war on us. That'd be silly. Also, we should already be building spy network on Bengal. Deccan is already 27% of its way through. 1 onto outrage countries. Who are you on? The Gurt Horde. Yeah, we need to go up that way as well. Shun separatists. Okay. You're not in a state, are you? No, there's no real point in going up there. I can't for devastation. We're doing okay. We're doing okay. Good, 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 and good. And also good. Now we're starting to generate manpower. We need 22,000 just to fill out our ranks. Truce to Bengal is over. I could do with sorting out my troops over here. Combat width of 36. Combat width of 36 and a little bit of cav combat ability. So I can have about 50%. Well, it says 60%, but I don't like being at 60%. So we can have about 50% of our troops being ulces. Maybe. Let's just grab them all here. We'll do it the lazy way. The lazy way that's harsh on your manpower. Oh, it's going to be a bad tick. Right, everyone group together. 50,000 cannons. That's definitely 2 siege stacks. Then what we're left with. Combat width of 36. 110.50. This is when I wish I'd done better at maths at school. I just split all the horses away. Mercs off to one side. 14 of them. Special troops as well that don't pull from our manpower pool. Let's split you off as well. And we use those as combat stacks if we can. The ones that hit the enemy first. The ones that take the bigger hits. Right, divide you by 2 brings it down to 24. That's 34, 36. 34, 36. Legalism, please. All the legalisms. How close are we? Yeah, 37. I wish you could set army groups. I wish you could set stacks. I don't know. Have a lock on somewhere, or have one of a button down here. Go back to your unit. So after a fight, after a war, when your troops are a mess, because they're always a mess, because you can't keep them all with the sieging and the carpet sieging and the mopping up of tiny stacks, etc., etc. Your stacks get split up. No matter what happens, your stacks will get split up. But I'd like a button to press. Click here, click a province, and everyone that's in that army group, third army, everyone who's in or was part of the third army, when you locked it down, and I have a lock button up here, lock you into the third army. Click this, click a province, and everyone that used to be in the third army goes here. So no matter what happens to all the people here, they're locked into the second army. I click after the war with Bengal, click this button, click on good, and then this 50 was it 50 something? No, it's more than that. Anyway, this entire stack, no matter what part of a stack it's in after the fight, no matter how fragmented it is, they all detach themselves and end up in good. And I do the same with the third army and with whatever the other armies, so that I'm not having to spend time doing this because I'm lazy. Right. So we'd already gone in once into Bengal, hadn't we? Go as 2 units, you and you. You and your cannons behind. You about here and your cannons behind. And that is not 36, is it? That's 36. So a few infantry in behind. In case anyone takes any losses, we've got infantry to throw in. Oh, we've got a siege stack. Not a siege stack, we've got a carpet siege stack, should I say. Or a 12 stack to mop up what's going on. Oh, Shun did pop out. Well done, Shun. Don't have a claim on you, do I? I should have a claim. Come back from the Ottomans. Or grab claims on him. Right. Play about alone. Check the army maintenance up. Now we can grab Mug maintenance. I think we need it. Miltech 23 to Miltech 23. What did you take? Quality, quantity. Quality, quantity. We should be good. We should be good. So our corruption is at 2, but it's not. It's a 1.22. So we can wait on that. Still waiting for our piety to be able to do its stuff. Let's get rid of Abadi in Bamiyan. Alright, so we rush for forts. No. You're dead ground. We rush this lump onto the capital. Put this lump here. Anyone coming through this way, we can intercept with this stack. With a little bit of support as well. Harsh life on the ocean. I don't care about my sailors. I'm sorry. Not sorry at all. One, two. Where's the other one? You can go there. Right, next take. Bengal. Your tracks is from Ulm, but why? They're all with the Ottomans. Of course you can. Of course you can, my friend. We'll save admin. Gotta warn you, Poseidon doesn't come in. Fair enough. We'll take that thing. No, we won't. We'll take Sauron. Or declare over Sauron, I should say. There it is. And he's already locked into it. Excellent. You back onto the capital. Can I get you? I can. Excellent. I'll move back. I'm hoping to just mop up any of the Bengal troops as they come back up this way. This is dead ground. I don't think they're going to get access through Tuscany, so they're forced through this gap and this gap. Oh, that's the plan. I thought this was people, but it's not. It's not. It's navy. Alright, turn off force march if you're not force marching. I want the troops to step off that siege, but be adjacent. want you speed marching into both the jungle. River flows between you two, so we will take the -1 for that. River flows between. Unless they're bad. Alright, we're good there. Nope, he doesn't want to. And if they don't want to, if they change direction, then it's because they fear you. The chances are you're gonna win, so try and push. As long as they send their troops piecemeal, then yeah, we're good. They do have quantity though, so it's not gonna be easy for us. We're gonna be fighting a lot of troops, but initially we have got the upper hand. It's ours to lose now. No, step off that. Already it begins. The Mexican battle of troops. Go to the capital, you step off a little bit. Let's disable speed marching. When you're speed marching, you don't recover your morale. Let's also breach those walls, because that's going to take a while. You're going to hold these up so they don't escape. And our 54 stack is going to help out. Good. You stay there. 53 stack now. Still 54. Move back into position to hold the pass. If my minions want to push in, then that's fine. They can lose their manpower. But I'm always wary of fighting someone with quantity, because they never seem to die. As long as I've got a decent amount of money behind them. Not even, yeah. As long as they've got a decent amount of money behind them, and Bengal will have a decent amount of money behind them, then they just seem to be able to generate troops out of absolutely nowhere. Alright, there's no one with an outraged opinion for me. I find that difficult to believe, but oh well. Spy network on Shun will start eating into this mess. Also, Yemen. Yeah, Yemen. We can feed to Yas. So Deccan's pushed on. You're already locked into here. Majority of a cannon. Yeah, it's even. It's even. He's not going to have cannons on the front row. But it's going to eliminate that. But then when we move in, we stack wipe his 20 stack. You moved in, but unfortunately for you, you joined the fight on the very last day. And if a supporting army joins on the very last day, and the battle's already over, then they retreat away. Actually, they shatter away, but they can't shatter that far. I mean, they're going to shatter away with full health. So it's going to be a full strength, full health fight, one-on-one, but we seem to do alright. Lots of morale. Discipline's a little bit lacking, but what we lack in discipline we make up in morale. And let's move back. Just there. Also, we'll stack a few of the little bitty troops. That 12 stack that we had. We'll just push them up here behind the... what's this? 29, 30 stack? It's a front row that we've got up here. A front row, but without... yeah, obviously without cannons. Is that a fort? Yeah, it is a fort. So he got here, realised that he couldn't get through the 51, and he's turned away. But you can see how things can swing really quickly. If we'd have pushed into this losing fight, he has 30 odd thousand here, he has 33,000 here. Suddenly it's a 60 odd versus a whatever we would have been supporting, about 60, but also a minus penalty for terrain. You just got to be a little bit wary. I don't mind my minions doing weird stuff. I don't mind them losing troops, but I can't really do that. So, we've just been methodical. We use the dead ground to our advantage. Oh, we funnel the troops into where we want to fight them. Okay, ready to push in a little bit more now. Are you putting people on the transports? He does have 23 transports. We're not we're not fighting Bengal for naval dominance. So he could land anywhere. He does have 23 transports. Oh, this is a bit better. Deccan's on the siege, but we've got some good stacks here. In fact, let's just put one of our own units on there. Your minions can be a bit weird. There we go. A little less attrition. Yeah, your minions, they can be in positive siege score and then suddenly just walk off. And I hate it. I hate it every single time it happens. I hate it. Right. Nope. I'll lose a prestige. Don't think we're losing troops anywhere. We are going to lose troops here. Willing to wait until you're locked into that, and then jump in on it. Truce with the JJ is over. Good. And step back out. Our truce with JJ is over. What have we got here? Don't do one province minor. Send that back. We have reconquest. We have a Deccan reconquest, so might as well take him out. I think this is mostly under control. Integrating Deccan. Excellent. Integration is indeed a slow process. Means we now have a lot more troops. And we have got to the level of professionalism where if we disband the Deccan troops, we get manpower back. Excellent. Yeah, we're over our force limit now, which actually is a good thing because it means we can take. Oh no, we don't have the generic ideas, do we? Of the generic ideas, one is built to force limit, and often I don't do it quick enough. Which means later on in the game I have to spam about 400 troops. You want to pick that one up as early as you can, just so you've got past it, because it leads on to conquering of new states, which you need for a little bit later. What have we got here? Transport. Alright, let's use the Deccan troops. We'll send it this 30 stack back this way. I want you supporting this siege now. Good. Good. Also breach the walls. How many cannons do we have here? 15. We need a lot more. So for times like this, when you integrate, say, a big vassal. So now my armies, they're a little bit of a mess. They're starting to get a little bit more fragmented now. So if I could click on one unit, say this 12 stack after all of this is over, and it's got part of whatever army because I locked it into, say, third army. Well, it was part of the third army because I'd locked it into the third army. Click this button, click on whatever province that I have over here, and it drags everyone that was part of everyone who was locked originally into that third army away, and it stacks them up in a province over here. So I'll get back to my 36 stacks, 36 combat width stacks. I think that might just be an ease of life. No, let's not lose the stability. You're going to try and get past us here, aren't you? No. Good. I do need to be in there though. What have you got? Don't think we have any cannons here. Be predominantly front row fighting. I'd also like to see Splendor do something. Because when we've got all this, or if we don't even want all of this, I'd like the accumulation of Splendor to do something. I don't care how small it is. I'd like it to be able to do something. I'd like it to be useful. Excuse me. You just gone up a Miltech? No. So why are you not at full morale? There'll be a reason for it. $23, nope. I have no idea. Trading gems happens to us. Yield inflation reduction of a little bit. Good. Excuse me. Oh, yep, we have troops next door. Siege of Ava, excellent. I thought that was going to be intercepted. No, I can't have you shattering up here. Won the siege of Schalke. Can I get to you? Nope. Bengal, what can I get from you anyway? What do I want from you? Stuff for missions. So probably the Indian stuff. Bengal campaign. Yeah, we can get that. We can get that. So that satisfies the Bengal campaign. That leads on to Ganges Delta. Fortify the plains. Conquest of Orissa. Can sort that out. Yep. Right, so that stuff there as well. Plus this. Plus a fort. Plus those two. 500. Holy Jesus. Advanced CBs. Oh, I need it. But it would be rude not to. It would be rude not to. Also, opening up access to Mong Pai would be nice. Right, a couple more provinces. Where are you shattering to? There's nowhere for you to shatter to this way, unless you're going all the way. I don't know. I don't know. But if he unshatters himself in my own land, oh, I'll be mad. Lock you into there. Let's lock you in as well. Good. Forty-two, excellent. 1, 2, 3, not so much. Actually, no, 42 is not excellent. Let's get rid of you. It's ridiculous. Enforce religious unity. Enforce religious unity until the death of this person. Should transfer as heretics. Why not? Why the hell not? Oh, I need to spend our admin power. Well, we'll get admin power, I suppose. Make maintenance, interest per annum, available mercenaries. Let's go with that. One wipe, 2 wipes, 2 wipes. Good. I don't know where he's going. No idea. Oh, I'll wait for you to finish that manufacture actually. Yep. There's no point in being too hasty there. Right, you jump onto Begu, you jump on to Chiang Mai. National tax modifier, taunts of true faith, yearly legitimacy. Yeah, tax modifier, why not? Why the hell not? So we'll have 2 ongoing sieges, and then we'll peace out here, I think. There we go. More legalism. We can take that. We can also have access to Mong Pai. It's another fort that I don't really want to be sieging my way through. Why not? Why not? Major victory! Major victory indeed. We took a lot there. Deccan lost 49,000 troops before we integrated it. Didn't take very long to integrate Deccan, did it? Not long at all. Good. 6260, much better, but I am slightly worried about the lack of diplo. and the diplo hole that we now find ourselves in. Oh well, it was kind of worth it for taking that much off Bengal. It was worth it. Now's the time when I'd like to organise my troops. But I can't. But I can't. Manpower recovery speed. Goods produced. Yeah, go on then. Good. Need to declare war into Tuscany and France to get you two. What about you? Oh, we have forts. Great. Rajput's loyalty is 70 or greater. Rajput loyalty 70 or greater. All right. Okay. Anyway, let's sort this out. Should have waited. Should have waited. Instead of spending all of my admin on those ideas. Although, are we going to get through this with 75 admin? No. But we were close. We were close. It's not going to take long. Now I need to start rooting out corruption. Yes. Yep. We've now reached the point where we're getting that big that we've got corruptions everywhere. So now might be the time to flip our capital to Europe. We'll mop up you when you build this. Choose Orient. Let's have you not take attrition. We good? I think we're good there. Spy network construction. Good. Might as well grab a couple of claims down here. If you have a claim, it's slightly cheaper to go. Not that we need it to be cheaper. Slightly quicker to go as well. And by slightly, it is very, very slightly. Grab that claim. Yath. Nope, not Yath. Yemen. What province are you probably going to keep? Probably one up here. So we'll make sure that we keep a claim upon you. You come home. One on outrage countries. Oh, Yath had claims on Yemen. What a fool. What a fool I am. Truce to the Ottomans is in 1703. By the time we've sorted ourselves out, it probably will be time for a war against the Ottomans. Allied with Tunis. Uzbek. Adal. Oyo. So you picked up Uzbek. Curious. Curious and curiouser. Still, I'm unconcerned. We can just stack in Constantinople, declare the war, and feed out from there. War will be done in mere moments. Who's taking attrition? Who's taking attrition that doesn't need to take attrition? You. Manpower recovery speed, yes. Excellent. So manpower recovery speed up plus 20%, it feeds troops back into your forces a lot quicker. So again, currently 3,000 each month that you can conserve. It's a big number there. We get plus 10% from nobility. Conquest of Bengal and Bihar, which is a temporary modifier of +10. Army tradition +7. Dune conserve from... What? What? I mean, it is December. It is December. Is this a new... Oh, must be new from Paradox. Oh. Well, I suppose it is December. Fine. Fine, I'll keep it on. We might have a few episodes worth of this cycling through, but no more than that. No more. Protect trade in... Yeah, Basra. Oh dear. Actually, no, Gujarat. Gain coal provinces all over the parish. Excellent. In fact, we're good to go here. Done. Are we slowly creeping out of the diplo hole? Are we? Balls. I do need more points. Oh, but although I do like the improved relations. How much money do I? Not that much. All things considered, not that much. You down here? Have you finished that building yet? No. We'll declare into Vijay. We'll take the province off him. We'll then flip our country. We'll flip our capital to Europe, and then that will be the end of this episode, ladies and gentlemen. Good, 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 and good, and good. So your galleys, you're predominantly... Oh, we do have some heavies over here. Let's group all of you lot together into homos. It used to be a way of blocking people from attacking our squishy underbelly. Especially when we pushed forts. We had our own little Maginot line here against the Ottomans. Forts in mountains to bleed off as much Ottoman manpower as we could. And it worked really, really well. Really, really, really well. You're not needed. You're not needed as well. You still do have devastation. You're not needed. Sugla's not needed because it's in the flat. Have any other forts? Fort here, it links up the dead ground of the Suleiman range with the coast. So they can't just bimble straight through. In fact, I will upgrade you. So it kind of locks off the squishy interior of India. In fact, we need a fort up here. So from there, you've got the Suleiman range. You've got dead ground here as well. I think it's Kashmir. Kashmir. No, we need two, won't we? Could have sworn we only needed one fort in this corner to keep people out. Maybe not. You're in the wrong place. Yep, dead ground there. Oh, it's because they added a lot of provinces here. It's because of all the provinces they've added in India. You now need 18 forts to lock India off. It used to be really, really simple to lock India off. You done with this yet? No, not yet. Also, 177 ducats. Ugh. Right, where do I want my capital? I probably want it in mountains, don't I? Our cause is in Europe. Trebizond is in Europe as well. So Trebizond, it's got a little bit of dead ground here, which works in its favour. It's also got river crossings from Kanek. He's on the coast though, which means naval blockades are a thing. Guria, Alta, Arizum, no matter where people come in from, they've got river crossing. River crossing into mountains. Oh, sorry, boy. There's a chance that if we go to defend our capital, the enemy are looking at a -3 to every single roll, because they might drag in a river crossing as well as fighting in the mountains. The only downside being we need a half decent navy in here just to stop ourselves from being blockaded. How much would it be? 460. Would it be worth it? Yeah, probably. Probably. Or Constantinople. I mean, it won't say that much. We'll save on admin points. I prefer Constantinople and Kacelli though. I prefer Kacelli. 714 admin points. But Oud of Vendigo. 550. Okay. Alright. You finished that yet? Not just yet. Might as well wait until he's built 400 ducats worth of building. Oh, Enlightenment. Hydra Absolutism ends in 121 months. Means we're going to lose out on 5% admin efficiency. So we could do with eating some big lumps out of people with Imperialism, but that's never going to come around, is it? Found ourselves in a bit of a weird hole here. A weird diplo hole. No. Wait, do we have a claim? We do. Mamluks have gone bankrupt. How unfortunate for them. Let's not have lazy diplomats. They could be doing something. Good. Okay. 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 And course coming. You done? You done. One more take. There we go. Ugh, fine. You'll be quick, I guess, to come back. Can we grab a dude? 67. We might have to. Also, we might have to get rid of some troops. Nah, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. We'll roll big. Usually, I keep my troop levels quite low. But with the stuff that Deccan pooped out, might as well just keep them all up. Little reason not to. There we go. Don't need the breach walls. Don't need to spend the military points. In fact, we could probably come down to about half maintenance. There we go. Done. Get rid of that, but also get rid of all these. Again, nothing worse than a dead country with cores all over your stuff. That'll do. Still a few cores left, but it's fine. That'll be the death of a JJ. You can keep your ducat. I don't know where you're going with your one singular ducat, but you can keep it. Done. For one. Spend one admin to gain a core on 7 dev provinces. It's not amazing, but still just one admin. One admin. Got rid of all your yeah, we have. Right. Don't need that forts up. There are probably some other forts that we don't need up. Don't need you. You are level 6 though. And you. You're only level 2. Let's get rid of you. And yeah, in the start of the next episode, we will look to move our capital to Europe. Because we've expanded so much, because we don't have enough states, because we've got a lot of territories, they're producing a lot of corruption. Now, if we move our capital to Europe, then if we have a look here, colonial and trade regions, everything that's coloured in, we can fob off to a trade company. And if it's under control of a trade company, then that means that it's not generating corruption for us. So all of the yellow here suddenly doesn't matter. All the yellow in India. If we have a look at that, anything that's coloured and anything that's yellow suddenly doesn't count towards our corruption. Which is going to be a lot of provinces. It's going to be a lot of development. So we're gonna get a good handle on our corruption. Also, anything that's in the coloured area that's also green, we're gonna get those states back. So it's a double-edged sword. Not a double-edged sword, because that's one good thing and one bad thing, isn't it? It's a sword with an axe on it as well. All the good things, because not only do we get rid of the corruption there, but we can spend these green states all the way up to here, all the way up to here. All of this stuff, all this green here, we can spend all these states on stating land up here, which again drops our corruption even further. Good times. Good times, and it's going to stop us from gaining all of this stupid corruption from too many held territories. Thank you, Paradox. There has to be, I mean, there has to be a limit on fun, hasn't there? Paradox has to have their limits on fun. What is this? I will deal with them as well. Anyway, I've been Luckymarine. As always, you lot have been amazing. Join me next time for more with the Mughals, as we look towards Europe now, I think. Yeah. Maybe. Maybe go hard for the trade company areas. It involves all of this, which is going to make us mega rich beyond our wildest dreams, and then try and cut our way through the Ottomans, newly appendage our way into the bum, into the bum of Austria, and go into the gooey centre of the HRE. That'll be fun. That'll be fun. Anyway, until next time, do take care.